Okay, if you notice, number 16 is another one like the other one that we just did, which is a quadratic. Again, I don't want you guys to stress. You will have a graphing calculator, or you can use one. If you need to get one from the school, you're welcome to come up here and sign one out. But let me show you how to enter this in here, and it will show you. Again, if you're on this screen right here, you need to hit the Y equals button and clear that one out. And you're going to put in 2, there's your x, 2x squared minus 2, and then you hit graph. Whenever you do that, you're going to see that your parabola looks like that, which we talked about because that number is positive. So you can already eliminate that it is not option C, and then and then it is not option B because it's positive. That parabola will be facing up. So that leads you to choose between A or D. I got cut off in the last one, but if you make a table of values and you plug in, and again, I always pick like 0, 1, -1, 2, and like -2. Don't go too high. You plug those in as your x values. Make sure that you pick some negative values too, because that's going to get you on this side of the parabola as well. You can plot those points if you plug those numbers into that equation. And whatever you get over here will be the points that you need to plot. But also you could remember, again, that y-intercept is -2. The y-intercept of that is -2, and that's where that parabola is going to be. So it's not going to be that one because that one's a +2. So you can cancel that one out. It is A. You can do that without even, well, just knowing the way that the graph behaves. That's why I told you guys that it was so important. I know 17 and 18 are word problems, so I'm going to show you my work over here, and I'm just going to read the problem to make it a little easier so it doesn't get jumbled. But it says, Amy's making Valentine's Day cards for everyone in her class. She plans to use a whole sheet of paper for each of her 6 closest friends. She will use 1/8 of a piece of paper for everyone else in the class. So she has 34 sheets. And then she's going to use 6 whole sheets for her best friends, her bestie. So she's going to do that. So that leaves her with 28 sheets of paper. So she's got 28 sheets of paper. She has to divide amongst the 1/8 of a sheet for every person she's going to use. So she's going to use 1/8 for every 28 people. And so what you're going to need to do is do the keep, change, flip. So you're going to do 28 over 1, change that to multiplication, and then flip. So keep, change, flip, and then 28 times 8 is going to be 224, which is answer D. Now, 18 is also a word problem, and it says Hannah wants to buy a $570 camera. So the camera is going to be $570. And she can save $50 each week from her paycheck. But before she can buy the camera, she has to give her brother back the $80 that she owes him. So total, that means she has to come up with the $570 and another $80 for her brother. And it says, how many weeks will Hannah need to save before she can pay her brother back and buy the camera? So if she saves $50 each week, X is going to represent the weeks, she can come up with this money. Well, this is $650. And if she saves $50 a week, so we would divide by 50, and so that means X equals 13, and that answer is B.